Hi everyone, it is Friday 5th of March 2021. I'm on Central Hill and I'm just looking at a tree that's in the grounds of Truslove House, which is on the edge of Central Hill Estate. If you look above where that traffic sign is, where the blue arrow is, and then look up, you can see a bird's nest about halfway up in the tree. And this tree is very close to 5 mature trees that Homes for Lambeth wants to cut down as part of their plan to demolish Truslove House and then eventually demolish the whole of Central Hill Estate, which you can see there. And they're going to put a building here which is 7 stories and 5 stories, 2 blocks together. The 7-story building is going to come right up to the road. It's going to be taller than these trees. So I think it's important, if you live in the area, that you realise that eventually, after about another 20 years, what you're going to have is a massive building site followed by something in the region of 20 or something between 15 and 20 tower blocks, all of them at least 7 stories high, all of them taller than these trees. And this is a part of London where 4 boroughs meet. So we've got Bromley, Southwark, Lambeth and Croydon. Croydon's just behind me here, and Lewisham's close by. And it was agreed by the Greater London Council in decades past that this tree line here would be the divide, the green line between these boroughs, and it's a ridge at the top of London which you can see from both sides, from Croydon and from central London. And this green line was a sort of marker between the boroughs, and it's also something that's used by birds to navigate and to get around, and it's also used for nesting. So I would implore Lambeth not to cut these trees down during the nesting season, which runs till July. But I would also implore Lambeth and Homes for Lambeth not to demolish this estate, because there are 50 empty homes here which could be refurbished, and they're proposing to build 31 homes here so that they can move people off the estate and demolish their homes. So that is not solving the housing crisis in any way. It's just creating additional problems and making more people be forced into housing crisis. So of the 31 flats here, 22 are going to be at so-called council rent, which is not the same as a council flat, and the remaining 9 are going to be shared ownership or so-called affordable housing. So this is a very, very expensive way of creating more carbon, more problems for London, whereas it's much more cost efficient, much quicker and much better for everyone if you just refurbish the buildings that we already have. So I just want to let you know, if you live in Crystal Palace, that unless you are able to somehow help us stop Lambeth doing this, you're looking at a massive building site here for the next 20 or 30 years and huge tower blocks. So when you look up the hill, as I've just done, coming from Knights Hill up Central Hill, you're not going to see these trees, you're going to see tower blocks. So I'll put a picture in the chat below just to show you what we're faced with. Okay, have a great afternoon and take care.